How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. And if you guys love Merrio as much as I do at this point, hit a like and subscribe on that too, because Merrio has quickly turned into possibly my favorite character in the series. I don't know. I just really love the extremely calm and collected yet badass. He whoops a dude's ass this chapter, and he's basically just selling products. Like, he looks like he's just picking out products to test to sell to people. Like, see what this can do, click. Like, he's barely even fighting the guy. But anyway, I digress. Going back and actually going into the chapter, we have Grim, and she's taken out a few more people. Not a big surprise. Got more handcuffs, but she does remark that they're not trying to interfere yet. Obviously, we all know that they're still in the setup process. This is when we get Merrio and Nulo, and they're running into who we find out is Bosco Cobbs. He has Miguel all held up in a chokehold because apparently he doesn't like religious types. This isn't so much because of the religion part, but the fact that they don't have to pay fees like everybody else does, so it's all profit for them when they get paid. Yeah, he just cares about the money. That's literally the only thing this dude cares about. So Merrio starts talking to him, and he drops Miguel pretty quickly once Merrio starts talking to him. But we quickly figure out that this is going to go absolutely nowhere. This dude just forces people to work for him. He just wants to become a hunter so he can find out how wolfonium is forged and done all with this so he can turn it into a weapons monopoly. Yeah, he's literally just he's a piece of crap that only cares about money. So anyway, eventually we get to the point where Merrio is just like, I could not imagine working for you. And this immediately sends him into a rage. And this guy... Okay, so he basically just hypes himself up to the point where he has superpowers. He literally just believes his own hype so much, he gets superpowers. I'm about it. Okay, I'm fine with it. I'm not gonna argue about this whatsoever. This series is already goofy enough. I'm fine with it. Anyway, wait a minute. We have magic in this series. What am I saying? We have magic. It doesn't matter how people have powers. Anyway, so yeah, Merrio tells him, he's like, I can't imagine working for you. And he immediately gets extremely angry and starts attacking them. And once again, I want to draw attention to the art and the panel structure and how the artist just does different stuff in this series. On page 8 this time, when he gets super big and mad and buff, he actually has a hand on top of one of the panels of him yelling. The one that says, I'm your superior. His hand is physically on top of the panel, like he is grabbing it and reaching over. That is just really neat. I love that stuff. I can't get enough of it, so I'm probably going to bring it up way too often in the series. So yeah, bear with me. Anyway, now that we're in fight mode, Miguel uses Touch of Love, and it's kind of just like these light barriers, but it's like pillars and they go out to hit him. And so instead of rule number 1, good communication, which he used to buff himself up, he uses rule number 6, flexible approach. And these are all workman's arts. So from a human resources, from a boss's perspective, from a corporate top-down perspective, this is how all his attacks are named. And yeah, flexible approach, you can imagine what it is. He's very flexible, very agile, dodges all of these attacks. Nulo even comments on how agile he is for a man his size, that he's like a cat. This is when Nulo decides to jump in and throw a kick at the face. Keep in mind, Merrio told him not to use his elixir, so this is nerfed Nulo, but still, yeah, he gets absolutely wrecked, and Miguel gets absolutely wrecked. Granted, Miguel is more of a support character. I don't think she prefers to be in a 1v1 scenario. I don't think that's her strong suit. So anyway, yeah, nerfed Nulo and Miguel basically get one shot. They're down, leaves it up to Merrio at this point. And it is my boy's time to shine even more in this chapter. I already liked his, he's just this so nonchalant, chill, but very smart, understanding, knows how people tick. I love him already, but more time to shine for him. I'm about it. Actually, 2 things real quick before we get into Merrio. I will say, 1, Merrio telling him not to use the elixir, kind of a douche move. Like, hey, nerf yourself for me, okay? Yeah, I got it. And then you just get wrecked in one shot. Like, yeah, thanks for telling me not to use the elixir, Merrio. Really building that trust you were talking about last chapter. Thanks, buddy. So 1, that was just kind of funny when I went back and looked at it. And 2, is it just me or is it funny that when Bosco Cobbs used rule number 9 and smacked out Nulo, it was called downsizing? Really? Down? Okay. I see what you did there. Anyway, moving on to Merrio for real this time. So this is a moment when I said earlier Merrio is just like selling products to people and he's whooping somebody's ass. So he reaches in his jacket and the guy thinks he's about to pull out a gun. And this dude blitzes over, pulls Merrio's wrist out of his jacket, and Merrio just spritzes him with a little spray bottle and says, "I win." All of a sudden, what we think is a mustache just starts rapidly growing out of the dude's face, freaking him out. Merrio tells me, he goes, "Don't worry, it's harmless. It's a good distraction, though." Spritzes both the dude's feet with some slippery, fungusy, slimy whatever, and the dude falls down, gets mad about his shoes. Merrio starts spraying him in the face with something else. He's screaming, "Stop," and then all of a sudden, he's just stuck to the wall looking like a mossy Twinkie. Merrio is amazing. How do you not love this? This guy's like selling perfume and he's beating the crap out of somebody. And oh my god, I love it. I love the attitude. I love how nonchalantly he did it. Ah, man. Merrio's great. Merrio is so cool. So this guy's stuck to the wall, like I said, looking like a moldy Twinkie. And he's like, "I humbly apologize for my discretions against you." This dude is so over it. He knows he looks like a moldy Twinkie that's stuck to a wall, and he's not happy about it. I wouldn't be either. But anyway, they start asking Merrio, like, what was that? Merrio's just like, "Oh, they're my slime associates. They're just different variations of slime with different properties." The one on the dude's face was black brush mold, so that's kind of nasty. Mold was just growing out of, like, his nose, mustache, mouth area. That's kind of gross. The one on his feet was slippery tree mold. The one that ate through Debonair's belt buckle last time, that was iron eater mold. So he's got molds that can do all kinds of different stuff. And he even goes as far to say they're his friends. So Merrio ends up explaining to us that he wants to join the Hunters Guild as an experiment to see if his molds and his slimes can be useful tools in hunting monsters. This is basically just another science experiment to him at the end of the day. I'm sure there's a little more to it, but basically, yeah, he's just a scientist. He's like, I just want to learn. He goes on, he ends up extorting the guy in return, telling him, "You're going to help us." Everybody starts freaking out, and he goes, "Don't worry, any violence or anything, we got handcuffs too." So yeah, he'll just handcuff the guy and throw him in jail for the cops. Makes sense. So Merrio also offers to team up with all of the people that Cobbs was kind of extorting, and they're thinking like, and he's like, "No, I don't want you to pay me. I don't want to pay you. There's mutual benefit. If you want to help, great. If not, great. I really don't care. It's just, you want to go? Yeah, sure. Okay, great. Let's go." So they run up to the top and they start tagging everybody in the sale. Just tag. Okay, let's go. Anyway, we figure out we are up to 15 people. So we got like half of the entire participants on our side now. And we go to get a full-blown plan with all of our participants and everybody involved. And it's time for the robbers to start our counterattack. Velo's out of jail. He's met up with everybody. Everybody's out of jail. This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Like always, the series is so much fun. I love all the interesting stuff the author does with the panels and everything. Merrio is, yeah, he's my favorite so far. I absolutely love Merrio. He's taking the #1 spot at the moment. Granted, we're only 11 chapters in, so yeah, hey, it is what it is. But I love him. So I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy Merrio as much as I do. He just seems like so much fun. But I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.